This channel do not condone piracy of any kind. Asking for, providing or discussing illegal download links is not allowed. Hello Game Daddies. Game Daddy here, and welcome to our channel where you're never too old for video games, and we're all about to dive into the world of emulation on Android. In today's exciting episode, we'll be talking about Azahar, Winlator, Kenji-NX and PPSSPP Android. So grab your joysticks and game on. But before we start, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please subscribe, and hit the notification bell icon so that you'll be updated with the latest news, tutorials, and anything about emulation on Android. Let's go. Let's talk about Nintendo 3DS emulation on Android with Azahar. Azahar just received a new update, version 2122 Alpha. And in this version they reduced GPU processing time for all applications by using SIMD operations that optimize commonly used functions. Improved SVC handling timings by simulating the passage of time more accurately. This results in significant performance improvements for several games, including but not limited to Luigi's Mansion 2, Star Fox 64 3D, and The Binding of Isaac, Rebirth. Refactored state tracking in the video core, reducing the amount of needed syncs and uploads to the GPU. This improves performance in all applications. Allow SPIRV when using Shadow 2D texture mapping. This greatly reduces stuttering in some games. Games known to be affected by this include Luigi's Mansion 2 and Resident Evil Revelations, but other games may also see improvements. GLSL, SPIRV optimizations have been disabled by default, with a new setting added to re-enable them. Disabling these optimizations has minimal impact on performance while greatly improving stuttering in all applications. Fix the start index parameter for the geometry shader config being set incorrectly. This fixes an issue in Kid Icarus Uprising where grind rails would appear to be invisible. Replaced a problematic assert in accelerate texture copy with a logged error. This fixes an issue which caused The Binding of Isaac, Rebirth to immediately crash when starting a run. Additional options have been added during shortcut creation, allowing the icon and name of the shortcut to be customized. The performance overlay has been enhanced with new settings and statistics, available to be toggled from the layout settings. By default, only the current FPS is shown. Other statistics can be toggled on in the aforementioned settings menu. Added an aspect ratio setting which affects the single screen layout. Added an option which allows disabling JIT shader compilation. Reorganize the setup process to reduce the unnecessarily high number of pages. Added rotate screen upright toggle. Private room hosts are now automatically given moderator privileges. The enable_citra_mods option has been removed. If you want to try this out, link is in the description box below. Speaking of updates, let's talk about Nintendo Switch emulation on Android with Kenji-NX. Kenji-NX just got a brand new update, version 2.0.4.1, and in this version they fixed a new bug that prevents games from showing up on the game list grid. JIT cache eviction fixes out-of-memory errors with some games. Low-powered PPTC port from the desktop version uses 1/3 of cores to load PPTC. Fix unknown games bug when using game folder with subfolders. Turn off NCE and PPTC by default. Reduce APK file size by 8.5%. Update OpenAL to 1.24.3. You can grab the latest version of Kenji-NX in their official GitHub page, link is in the description box below. Moving on, let's talk about PC gaming on Android with Winlator. Good news Mali users, BrunoDev85 is currently working on improving Winlator for Mali devices. According to BrunoDev85 he added some workarounds in Vortec to make some D3D10 and D3D11 games work on the Mali G68 with DXVK, and he noted that this is experimental and the device needs to support Vulkan extensions and features for DXVK to work properly. It looks like Mali is getting some love from BrunoDev85 lately. What are your thoughts about this daddies? Let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments section below. Lastly, let's talk about PlayStation Portable emulation on Android with PPSSPP Android. PPSSPP Android just got a huge update. Version 1.19. And in this update they implemented a brand new CA track, fixing flatout and multiple other long-standing issues. More correctly implemented CA track through SES's functionality, fixing voice and solve trigger in multiple minis. Better support for using C audio codec directly, fixing music in some homebrew apps. Volume control improvement. Fix smoke effects in Jak and Daxter by reusing the fix from Ratchet and Clank. Software depth buffer rendering added to fix lens flares in multiple games efficiently such as Midnight Club LA, Wipeout, Siphon Filter, etc. Multiple rendering related crash fixes. Texture replacement load speed corrected and can now be controlled. Regression fix for zip packs. Additional assorted compatibility and other fixes. Persona 1/2 redback fixes. Other correctness fixes. Allowed disabling HLE on a per module basis. Enabled for CCCC and more importantly SEPSMF fixing multiple issues. Additional module loading improvements. More replacement texture improvements. Allow replacing game icons. Disable certain features like fast forward when networking is on, to avoid desyncs. Fixes mono A-Track 3 as video soundtrack. Improvements to RISC-V support. Touch gliding support added. Allow simultaneous D input and X input. Added infrastructure multiplayer support, with automatic DNS configuration. Implement more of CNET. Socket remapping implemented. Assorted bug fixes, and many more. For download link and full list of PPSSPP version 1.9 changelog, please visit PPSSPP official GitHub page. Inspire me to make more videos like this by subscribing to the channel.